So I wanted to talk a little bit about something that came up in a discussion I had. I was a guest on the Something or Nothing podcast that my buddy Jason Grant does, and you should check it out. Episode 8, authenticity. Dot 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 butts. Something like that. Um, in any event, we were kind of talking about writing process, and I had asked one of the other hosts, because he bridges the gap of being both an author and also a songwriter. So I asked him about, well, do you ever, you know, do, are you part of any writers groups? And he said something. He said his answer was something. He basically said, no, I don't write by committee. And I actually really like that. I like that answer a lot. It definitely resonates with how I feel about the role of feedback and the role of, being in songwriting forums or whatever else. I've talked about this before about, putting feedback out there. The difference between sort of self-reflection and feedback and the priority that you should assign to each as a writer, in my opinion. So, to recap that pet point of mine, I agree that you should not write by committee. And I had said in the course of that sort of sub-discussion there, like, a lot of times when people are starting out, they fall into the trap of thinking that feedback is going to mold them, that feedback's going to shape them, that feedback's going to save them. That it's a matter of just like, can I just ask the right questions about what are the rules, and then I'll just let them point me in the right direction. I'll follow the rules. Is it okay to is it okay if you don't have a third verse? Is it okay to write a song without a bridge? Is it okay if your chorus is this way? Is it okay if you, like, you'll see a ton of these kind of questions. Well-meaning, definitely the kind of questions that are far, far, far more likely to be asked by an amateur than by an experienced songwriter, because they're the questions of someone who hasn't figured out how to do the core activity yet. To those kind of questions and to that kind of writer, where I would nudge you is, you need to be in charge of all the decisions you make, and you need to perform your own analysis, your own research, and you need to ultimately decide, like, how you go about writing at every step. And it is unlikely that your first efforts are going to be your peak efforts. You're going to get better with time, and the best way to get better, the best kind of getting better there is to eschew the committee rather, and to let feedback kind of take its rightful place as one small tool, but to really focus on self-analysis, reflection, deciding whether or not what am I trying to accomplish, and did I accomplish it? Am I accomplishing it? And to become your own most trusted critic. So, I agree with Jackson. Don't write by committee. Be the committee. Be your own committee. Be your own critic. Be your own editor. Be your own, your own arbiter. So, get out there and write. Until next time.